Ransomware works on volume, trying to infect millions of computers and seeing what you get. I mean, some of it's targeted, some of it is APT, some of it goes after a specific target where they're known to have money, but a lot of it is just, let's see who we catch. Small and medium businesses tend to not have a dedicated security person on staff, and they are ripe for a ransomware attack.
Cybersecurity experts are in high demand and short supply. And so if I'm a small, mid-sized business and I want to build up my cybersecurity capabilities so I can be, let's say, more cyber resilient, I've got to spend more money to attract the talent that I need to establish an effective defense. If you're an organization and you felt your need was to have a 24/7 security operations center, generally speaking, you're looking at an investment of 12 full-time personnel. That's a significant lift. People come, people go, and so I need to have a little bit of cushion. So that 12 can easily become 20. So just take that by the number of organizations. That kind of shows you that, hey, it's something we can't do. There are just not enough people available.
Information security has been in a hiring crunch for years. Hiring them is hard, retaining them is even harder. Organizations need to expect that they can't hire themselves out of this crunch. This is something in which there just simply aren't enough skilled folks to go around.
What's also happened is that since everybody needs trained security professionals now, the folks that are coming into the industry are actually finding it tough to find a job. So there is a major shortage in trained, skilled, hands-on experienced folks in this industry, but we have a huge surplus of people coming into this industry from a security perspective that already have college degrees that are ready to go, ready to hit the ground running, and ready to help. And so there's this big gap in the middle where we're not training new folks coming into the industry, even though we have a dire need right now for folks to be able to do it.
You can work with a whole range of different opportunities in terms of being able to address the security skills gap. You can look at managing security awareness, which is simply, getting to a point at which your employees know what are the security basics.
Your biggest vulnerability are your people. Me as an employee, I'm an insider threat. No one wants to think that, but it's true. So if you have a strong training and awareness program, you're able to train away the vast majority of ignorance or negligence that causes insider threat or causes people to click on those ransomware or phishing links.
The other big one is simply ensuring that you manage the piece that's the most valuable aspect of a ransomware attack, your data, effectively. Making sure that you've got data backups, that you don't have key data only in one place, that you've got reliable information sharing, that you're working with environments that can secure the data that people are working with.
Our recommendation typically for organizations, especially small to medium-sized businesses, is that if you're leveraging technology as part of your business, which is literally, I think, the entire world, you really need to start focusing on security as part of that and incorporate and understand what best practices are. Understand what you need to do to try to reduce your threats. And it doesn't need to be this heavily fortified, secure installation, but really instilling the basics and really incorporating those as your company grows and becoming more mature in your security program will be much easier than trying to do it all at once at the very end when you already have these issues and exposures.
It's not about buying a bunch of fancy technology. It's more about making yourself difficult prey. It's the weak ones, the weak-willed beasts at the back of the pack that the lions get. You don't have to be at the front. You can just be maybe a third of the way up, and you're going to be much better off. And that starts with simple security settings on your infrastructure. It starts with requiring people to have complex passwords and multi-factor authentication. You don't have to buy the Ferrari. You can get the Ford, and it's still going to work okay because you don't have to pay out the nose to do this.